Okay.
I know.
Sean Monaghan.
Oh yes, these are the toast. I call them.
Yeah, the
He likes
toast.
to eat toast. What a
Okay.
beaut. Come on.
So
Come on. Wait. Before we go on, Kent Hughes.
Yeah.
forgetting Kent Hughes for
Forgetting
not
potential 2 first rounds for a guy.
for him. Well, the fact that he failed the
now.
first attempt of trying to trade him because of able to
Injuries.
bring him back and still be like, we're gonna still try to trade you. You know that, right? That's why you're coming back.
Jeez.
So
Great contract. Look, he's almost a point a game. Come on.
well, Elliot was it? Yes, it was Elliot Friedman. So on Hockey Night in Canada in the second intermission,
It was Friedman, and no, it wasn't Friedman.
Hold on. Don't jump the gun.
Go.
Elliot Friedman said there's a very good chance that the New York Rangers might be looking for a centerman because Philip, I can never pronounce his last name. Philip Hurdle. I think that not Thomas Hurdle, Philip Churtle. I'm so sorry, I butchered his name. He's done for the season. So
he was their third center, no?
He was their third center. So he's done for the season. So
dude,
then after that,
Monahan in that number 3 spot is not bad actually for Rangers.
It's really, really not bad. But then after that, 24 to 48 hours later, Elliot Friedman was like, there's still a bit of, I don't know if bad blood is the right term, but might still be a bit of tension or bad baggage between the Rangers and Jeff Gordon. So
I don't believe that.
I'm not. I don't know if I believe it or not, but like I could understand. I guess I could understand it. Then after that,
I'd be surprised. Yeah.
Was it either Tuesday or Wednesday? Pierre LeBrun said that teams are very interested in Monahan,
of course,
and they are willing to give a first-round pick for him, especially if the Montreal Canadiens retain 50% of his salary.
That's exactly what's going to happen, in my opinion. Because I was already expecting the Habs to keep half of his salary. Look, but he's only making $2 million.
Not so even
what's keeping $1 million for getting a first round pick? Yeah, but wait, is it a first round pick for this year, or is it going to be for like the year after? See, that's what I wouldn't want to take the one for year after. In my opinion.
Well, for the Calgary's first round pick is for 2025. Just so you know.
But that's what I'm saying. So why have 2 in 2025? Like, well,
no, I'd get one for 2024. I get one for this year's draft.
That's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying if teams want to trade their number 1 pick, but for 2025 is what I'm saying. I wouldn't accept it.
I don't think it's going to be for 2025.
Okay, yeah, for 2024, take it.
Because the Canadians already have Calgary's conditional pick, the first round in 2025.
Oh man,
there's a whole fucking scenario. Like you want to talk about Anthony scenarios? Like go look at the details of the first round pick that they got with Sean Monaghan. That's a fucking whole list of scenarios. It's so complicated. So,
question.
Well, yeah.
Do you think there are teams out there willing to trade not a failing prospect, but like a Doc, similar story to Doc, a guy who's young, touted.
Look, the Rangers
not panning out at his, but who's still young,
Dude,
like
the Rangers
2024.
The Rangers are shopping Capo Caco.
There you go. Yeah, but what's his contract?
If that's even on the table.
But what's his contract at? Or what contract is he going to want?
Well, right now it's I don't hold on a sec. Where is he? He's going to be an RFA at the end of the year. So Kent Hughes is going to have to re-sign him, and he's eligible for arbitration.
That's what I'm saying. So it's risky stuff. Look, I would take him for sure.
I don't. I take him if
he's young. There's huge ceiling potential, dude.
He's 22, second overall pick.
I love that stuff, man. That I like because look, a draft pick doesn't necessarily look. We picked in the first round of Paling. You see how Paling fucking panned out. Like,
yeah, but he's 20.
I wouldn't want to risk a Monahan value for a player.
He's still in the NHL. He got a contract extension. He's still in the NHL.
Yeah,
but that's a 20 goals a year. Yeah, but that's a 25th, 26th overall pick. Like,
yeah. But I wouldn't. But that's what it's going to be, though. If we're trading Monahan to a Stanley Cup contending team, that's the position of their first rounds.
Dude, convinced if Kent Hughes gets a first round pick in return, he's using that pick to trade for a player.
Or trade. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, that's another
1,000.
thing.
I think at least. But
Mm-hmm.
here's the concern amongst most Habs fans is that the Canadiens are already retaining two other salaries, that of Jeff Petrie and that of Joel Edmondson. And you can only retain 3 of them max. So if you're retaining Monahan this year, good luck trying to retain Jake. You won't be able to retain Jake Allen's contract if you're trying to trade him.
Yeah, but when does Edmondson come off the books, and when does Petrie come off the books? When are the end of their respective contracts?
And Edmondson comes off the books at the end of this season. Jeff Petrie comes off the end of the books at the end of next season. So Jake Allen, you could trade him next year if you want, or as of next season, and retain salary. But it ain't gonna if they retain Monahan, you could forget about retaining Jake Allen's contract. So one team, I think we could get a first round pick, or you look into some of their prospects, the Winnipeg Jets. Right now, the Winnipeg Jets don't have Mark Scheifele; he's injured. And
what prospect would be tantalizing?
Well, I always like Colby Barlow, who's in the OHL right now, and you even have Brad Lambert, who plays for the Manitoba Moose in the minors.
Colby's young though, man. Like he's Barlow. What's he up? Oh wow, he's doing really well.
He's a good player.
Really well. Yeah,
he's a good player. I think he could be a good second line player, left winger. Yeah. Personally, I'd rather get the first round pick and see.
He's like another Joshua Roy.
Yeah, that could be. That could be a good comparison. Another team, maybe the Boston Bruins, maybe the Colorado Avalanche, but those are the 4 teams I could see right now.
Let's trade back Lehkonen.
Yeah, not gonna happen. not definitely not gonna happen. But a lot's going to happen. I know Calgary is trying to trade Elias Lindholm. So that could be a determining factor as well.
Or he stays with us.
Well, here's another thing that's conflicting among Habs fans.
I'm okay with that because he's good with the kids. He's good like in terms of leadership. He fits the mold of the Canadians very easily.
He really does.
Fit in like a glove. So he's still young. He's 28 years old. Like he could still play another 2 years.
28 years. Okay.
I would sign him 3 years for like $2 million to a pop.
I would do it differently. I would sign him every year on a 1-year contract, trade him at the deadline every year until and keep him coming back.
Like just the fact that Kent Hughes was able to get him to come back for a second year, and he
likes Montreal though.
With the notion
says it a lot of times.
Yeah, that
he loves playing here.
I would sign him for 2 years. You want to know why? Because he could be a potential mentor to a centerman like Owen Beck.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I definitely see that. Beck too.
Well,
I keep forgetting about Beck.
Machar is probably not going to be a centerman, but Machar could also have. But I think he could have a similar style of play, even on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could be a smart playmaker with better skating capabilities.
But I also want to see sort of him and Doc together for a good chunk of a season. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine next year's line next season? Let's say Christian Dvorak's still coming back. He's the third line centerman. Slavkovsky's playing the top line with Nick and Cole. Well, your second line. I mean, what if you have Doc, Monahan, and Anderson, Josh Anderson?
Where's Newhook?
Oh, fuck. Even Newhook. We got to put him somewhere. You know what I mean? There's him too, but
we keep forgetting about Newhook.
We keep forgetting. I know.
The whole night Zook has just been like, you're forgetting about this player, and you're just like, fuck, that completely screws all my plans. It's like the third time he's not, but it's great. We have these great
That's
problems.
a good. Yes, I agree 100%.
Newhook was acquired here to be part of this building team, this winning culture. He was brought here for that. He was brought here long term. Monahan was short term.
Yeah.
So, but I understand how everyone's like, yeah, he loves it here. He's great for the younger guys. He's a good teammate. Apparently, he's fucking hilarious. Man. and he's a very good player. He's a smart player. Ooh. So it's tough, man. I want him traded because I know we could get a good return. But after that, I want him to come back for like 2 years max at the same amount.
Holy crap!
If he does it,
fucking pulls it off, we should be parading just that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I don't know. What do you guys think we could get in return for? But who knows? But
I just say there's going to be a bidding war. I think Kent is doing the right thing. I know we've talked about risking injury or avoiding that injury that Monahan could possibly have. But when push comes to shove, when push comes to shove, when push comes to shove, honestly, I think we could get a first round pick, maybe, especially if it's a team that's going to finish anywhere between 25 to 32. I genuinely think that we're also talking about getting a prospect at the same time, a good prospect for teams.
You think a team's going to give the first round pick and a prospect?
Yes, I do think, because I think that first round pick is, I don't want to say it's worthless, but you're basically getting a second round pick. So you might as well, they're going to say, no, we want something certain. We're giving you something certain. We want something certain.
Well, I think they could get that if they do retain the salary.
Yeah, of course they could get that if they retain the salary, but they could also get that if there's a bidding war. Like, legitimately, everybody, and I mean everybody. And what scares me is when CBC or the Sportsnet guys who have the Toronto Maple Leafs tattooed on their ass, when those guys start complimenting Monahan and start saying how good of an addition, that scares me. That freaking that's crazy. Like, that goes to show just how much they will not compliment Montreal under any circumstances. I think they're complimenting him because they expect them not to be a Montreal Canadiens player for long, and possibly even go to a team like, oh, surprise, surprise, the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Well, there's rumors, right?
Like, I hope. Yeah. So that to say,
I hope not. Oh God!
But all that to say that Monahan, I absolutely believe that at the end of the day, there's going to be a bidding war. Like, I'm legitimately wanting to take a day off work in anticipation and see it all come to the culmination of the trade. I genuinely think it's going to be a first round pick along with a top end prospect, and top end.
Yeah,
maybe not an organization's number 1 or number 2 prospect. We're not talking about game changers, but as you mentioned, there are teams that have first rounders. They maybe got drafted anywhere between 12th to 25th that have a high level potential, but the team wants to win fucking now. You have to pay. You have to pay to play in the end. Well, and
what did Tampa Bay give for Janot? They gave him how many first round? How many picks did they give for Tyler Janot? Remember?
It was stupid. It was, and that's what I'm saying. Like, just prepare yourself, because I think we're going to be getting more than you think, and I think that teams are really going to make a hard freaking push. And I think the biggest thing is what's most reassuring is that there's no standalone team that's at the top of the mountain, other than the Edmonton Oilers, who are peaking right now. But there's no standalone team that's leaps and bounds ahead of all the others. This is not the Tampa Bay Lightning of a few years back that were guaranteed to be going to the finals. This is not the Pittsburgh Penguins of 2015, 2016, which were just a dominating force. This cup is open. This cup is in play, and it's in reach for a lot of different teams. And if it's in the reach for a lot of different teams, then a lot of different teams are going to pay to go get that difference maker, and hopefully overpay. So I'll leave it at that and hope for the best.
Well, you know what? I think teams are saying, yeah, if you could retain salary, oh my God, even better. But I don't think it's necessarily for Monahan. I think they're trying to get that for any team. Like, I think that's a message to a team like Calgary. Hey, if you retain Elias Lindholm's contract, we'll give you a first round pick or maybe even something more. What that also tells me is I think some of these teams that are asking other teams to retain salaries because they're looking to add other pieces.
Wait, do you think the Habs will have the opportunity to fix their whole solution, not the solutions, but their whole 3 goalie situation with a trade?
Oh, well, it's the only way to do it. But
no, I'm saying with this trade with Monahan, I mean, you think he could like masterclass that shit out? Like, yes,
Dude,
we'll accept certain terms and conditions for player.
I don't even think he has to retain a salary to a team like Winnipeg. They could afford Monahan's full contract, and even at that, they don't have to pay under $2 million. They just got to pay whatever's remaining from the contract. So like, it's not it probably might not even be $1 million.
Oh.
That's my point. When you trade someone at the trade deadline, the team owes whatever's remaining of that player's salary. But if there's more years on that contract, then yes, then your cap hit affects your team or goes towards your salary cap. But other than that, teams only have to pay whatever amount of money is left to Monahan's contract. They don't have to pay the full. They don't get the full $2 million under their cap. I mean, they do show that for technicality reasons, but at the end of the day, it's like, no, majority of salary is paid by Montreal anyways.
Yep.
So,
and I think that's like you're saying, the type of money that would be getting spent if Jeff Molson is walking down the hall and stubs his foot, like there's more money that falls out of his pocket than what would be owed to Monahan's contract remaining. So just let's be clear on that. It's not a lot, but it still makes all the difference as to fitting under the cap. At the end of the day, they have to respect those rules, and again, no matter how small it is, it's just playing by the rules and fitting under the cap. So.
I think I work Friday, March 8th. Fuck. But after the All-Star weekend, things are going to start getting interesting. That's when usually teams and general managers, they have their phones on speed dial, waiting for pretty much. So, but is it just me?
Guys?
Yeah.
Breaking news.
What?
Okay. Lindholm went to Vancouver.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that opens up the fucking What? No joke.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, dude. Oh my God, I'm so happy you did this. We don't even have to talk about the All-Star break. Well, we will get to it in a little bit, but oh my God.
For Kuzmenko, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Kuzmenko.
Wow.
Wait. Yeah, Andrei Kuzmenko has waived his no trade clause and will be part of the return. There you go.
Oh my God. So boom, dude, perfect timing. Monahan is officially on top of the centerman position in terms of like trade bait, the trade center, whatever TSN's trade the chart that they have. Sean Monaghan is officially
it's the master bait list. It's the master
pretty
bait
much.
list.
Pretty much. So, oh man, wow, Vancouver, Jesus Christ! You have Elias Pettersson as your number one, and now Elias Lindholm as your number two. Oh my God! Wow, Vancouver all out. Vancouver wants it, huh? Yeah. Edmonton winning the cup. Toronto, Canada's team. Yeah. Fuck you guys. We'll show you. Holy shit.
We'll show you.
And they still have JT Miller. Okay, Andrei Kuzmenko, 5. Wow. Like, and Vancouver saves money, I think. Still have Collard.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, but Lindholm isn't really.
Oh, dude, no, he's a good defense. He's a good centerman. Yeah, he is. Zook, stop. Yeah, he is.
Think of a Blake Coleman, maybe even better. When he went to Tampa.
Dude, I'd say he's a better Sean Couturier, I think. A good two-way centerman.
Yeah.
He's a very good two-way. Wow. So that officially puts Sean Monaghan as number one in terms of the trade bait.
Well, I thought he was always ahead of Lindholm.
Nope. Lindholm was number one.
He has more points than him.
It doesn't matter. Lindholm is younger, a bit healthier in the sense.
Yeah.
He's not as. I think he had a few injury problems, but he's not as injury.
No, but he is younger. Yeah, for sure. He's a few years.
Holy shit! That's unreal. Oh my god! Live during the episode.
So that just increased the value of Monahan.
Monahan's value just went up even more now.
Yeah.
Do we know any other detail? Did they is
Kent Hughes
No,
right now must
I
be
think
tapping
it's
his bald
coming
head.
up.
no
Kent Hughes-
salary retention?
Jeff Gordon is standing behind him, just buffing it.
Come on, boy.
Wow. Vancouver Canucks. Holy fuck, man.